Welcome back to my final morning report chart appraisal on Thursday 26th of May with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. Let's look at gold. We've seen a slight sort of rebound in gold, but nothing too significant, and I think it's just unwinding a little bit of the near-term oversold condition. But looking at this chart, you've certainly seen that the bulls have lost control. You're seeing the momentum indicators all turning increasingly corrective and arguably negative. This 55-day moving average, which provided the base of support, is now turning lower. In fact, the downtrend is intact. We're seeing breaking of supports. We're seeing breaking of uptrends. It's all looking pretty corrective, and in the very least, I think we're going to see this turning into a choppy sideways trading band. You've got the 1208 support that has yet to be tested. I think it's possible that we could see a test of that support still, because of the corrective outlook on these momentum indicators. Looking at the RSI, which is below 40. That is sort of the lowest it's been since December. Stochastics also very corrective and very much looking as though we've got further downside potential, further downside momentum in it. And looking at this hourly chart, I drew in this downtrend yesterday, and again it rallied to that downtrend and fell away. It also rallied to this falling 55-hour moving average, which has been the basis of resistance for the last sort of week and a half. And again, finding resistance at that level, at around 12.30. So there is overhead sort of reasons why the rally may struggle from here. I think above 12.43, I think that would turn around the near-term outlook. But it doesn't look as though that 12.43 is going to be seen. 12.33.60 was the overnight high before falling back again. And it just looks as though it's unwound these momentum indicators, doesn't it? Look at the hourly MACD lines unwinding back to neutral. That's basically the sort of level at which the sellers have come in throughout this selling phase in the last sort of week and a half. The RSI did slightly poke above 60, but again fell over. Stochastics have already turned lower and looking as though it's building momentum back to the downside again. So it doesn't look as though this rally is going to be going too far now. The big caveat is obviously going to be, I think, this Janet Yellen speech tomorrow, and that could turn around the sentiment once again. But I think in front of that, the technical's looking pretty corrective, and I think back towards 1208 would be, or at least a retest of yesterday's low, 1217. Is likely to be seen, but 1208 is that big support from March, April. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you.